Hello, my children. Gonna be again, another shorter one since I just released a versus video, but we're gonna get into the long, well, more the short of it, of talking about fan service. Now, before we get into the video, I'm gonna tell you what kind of fan service we're gonna be talking about. We're not gonna be talking about the stuff that you see in death battles where it's like, oh, Goku wins Super Saiyan 5, that's awesome. No, we're talking boobies. Boobies and or man boobies. Okay? Um that type of stuff. And the reason I wanted to shine a bit of light on this subject is because I feel like not enough people talk about it now. But I'm going to talk about maybe why that is and why I think some censoring of fan service is ridiculous. And let me tell you why. Okay, first, fan service isn't a bad thing, regardless. Okay, you can do it a right way and a wrong way. Let me give you a wrong way. Extreme Beach Volleyball for the Xbox and Xbox 360 is I would say bad way to do it because it's tied into a series that is known for fan service, but it's only focusing on one gender. And that's because, in my opinion, it's best to do fan service where it's everyone's included. Fan service should not be limited to just one side. In my opinion, Extreme Beach Volleyball just put an option out there for ladies that have dudes there. I think this is the easiest way to solve any type of discussion about, oh, why are their chesticles out? Well, it's because everyone likes looking at them. Everyone likes looking at a bit of man booby, and everyone likes looking at a bit of women booty. Oh, booby, not booty. That too. But with I want to give some cases of like games that do it right and games that faltered over time. One game that I know of was Mortal Kombat. It did an okay to decent job with outfits, I would say, and to a point. Because for a while there was mainly women, and then when it got to 9, it was dudes and chicks. But the problem is there wasn't a balance. Like it was maybe one or two characters that had their chest exposed on the male side, but like women were basically naked. So it's like, okay, all right. And then you have Mortal Kombat X where everyone's like covered up, no one's showing anything except for the guys occasionally. And then you got Mortal Kombat 11. Dudes are just out there, so I guess it like balances out. But still, both 9 and 11, both good games. But terrible examples when it comes to fan service because, in my opinion, again, it should be equal. Why are the dudes or the chicks only getting the scantily outfits? And games that do it really well are games like, in my opinion, Marvel Rivals. For every, I will say they lean more towards the women's side, but most of the guys have a lot of revealing skins. Like Tony Stark even has one, which you wouldn't expect since he's a flying character, but still. Venom even has a boob window one where you can see his chest. But yeah, and I think the reason that people get so offended with these things is because, like, again, like with Mortal Kombat 9, a lot of people thought it was a bit too much, and I will agree. The Melina skin was a bit much. I do think that they could have toned that one down a bit, but hey, I enjoyed it as a kid, so I'm not complaining. Damn, I ain't got no water. Ugh. Anyway, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's an okay example of like fan service, but Rivals does it so much better because it doesn't matter if you're. It doesn't matter which side they're on. They get like slutted up all the time. And I've heard some people get like complain about like, oh, certain characters got like scantily clad outfits, but when Punisher's entire like cod piece is out, then it's okay. And I don't understand that. It feels like people mainly get upset only when women are sexualized, and I don't get it. Is it like a thing of I get it's like a thing of, oh, women are sexualized a lot in media, but like, I mean, so are men now. Like, and I will say people were complaining with one game when it came out, and it was Resident Evil Requiem. A lot of people thought that it was ridiculous that Leon was the only one sexualized, but I'm like, okay, well, he's not really that sexualized. Like, yeah, his muscles are basically bulging out of his like sleeves, but like, it's like it's like this sexualization where it's like, okay, the person's clothed, and a lot of women are into like that kind of guy. So like, it's different. It'd be like if they made a psychopathic maniac, or with Lady Dimitrescu, uh, they made her a tall goth woman, or any of her daughters. Her daughters weren't scantily dressed, but they were all attractive in my opinion, because a lot of guys have that neuron activation meme where it's just like, wow, they're attractive because they're kind of psychotic. And then with Leon, it's like, oh wow, he's kind of hot because he can protect me and save me from whatever. I guarantee that's what it is. I don't know. For my analytics, there isn't a lot of women in the audience, so if you're a woman, care to weigh in. I need it. I need some. I need some weigh in on this. But and I'm sorry if this feels like a bit of an erratic episode. I just wanted to give like basically a yap fest about like what I think about some of this, and talk about like why Rivals does it so good and some other games do it so well. I think Tekken is one that does it alright. Because like every dude is showing off some meat, just some raw like steaks on their chest. But like with the women, they're also dressed pretty scantily, and it's the same thing with Street Fighter. A lot of Street Fighter characters, like examples Zangief and other characters like Ken and Ryu, have like scantilier outfits, but sorry, but I will say in Street Fighter, no, in Street Fighter 6, it's about the same in my opinion. Like it's about the same thing with Leon, where it's like, oh, the person has like massive muscles, and the women have like giant bosoms and stuff like that, or cabooses, or whatever you want to call them. I know I use the word caboose in 2026 to describe a woman's chest, but whatever. I can't constantly be saying ass all the time. Got to mix it up, otherwise this shit will get boring. But yeah, I just want to come on here and give like a quick like spiel. But yeah, is there any games you guys can think of that have like terrible fan service, or like don't really, not even terrible, well, yeah, terrible fan service, but like also like too much? I think when it's too much is when it takes over the original, like for instance, the base outfit is the slutty outfit, my bad. And the second outfit is the more refined one. Uh, I don't know if that necessarily ruins it. I don't know. I think when it ruin it is mainly when like it would be like it's too much of it, kind of like with Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive is a good one that does it good because everyone's almost naked all the time. Like all the dudes are always wearing shorts. No one's safe from almost being naked in that game. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and yap about that real quick and get what you guys think. And again, Dead or Alive, not a bad game, but I think its fan service is good. But it needs to like, I don't know if they need to. I think it's mainly DLC is what the problem I have. The DLC costumes are a bit much, but anyway. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will be working on either a Days Gone video or a different video. I'm not sure. The only reason I say Days Gone is because I've been working through it and it has been a blast. I've been playing through it. I've already played through it, but it's just a game I feel like is underappreciated. I could be wrong, but we're not getting into Days Gone. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. See ya.